And action! Hey y'all, what's up? It's Cheyenne here again with another tutorial. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing this Andy Warhol, Marilyn Monroe inspired pop art painting. And while I have you here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can see all my Halloween looks. And let's get into the tutorial. To start, what I did here is I was looking for the right pink color. I didn't like the one that came in the palette, so I went ahead and mixed my own. I did your standard pink and red mixture with a little bit of purple to get the perfect shade, and then I just use a spatula here to spread that on the face, and I started blending that shit in, all right? Like so. And now I'm going in to set all of that paint down with just a translucent setting powder and a big fluffy brush to dry down the wet paint and lock it all into place and allow us to move on to all the other black detailing work on top. Moving on now, I am starting on the eyebrows. I'm using a paintbrush and the black paint in the flash palette that I was using, and I am just drawing on the shape of an eyebrow. And one tip with this situation here is to fully outline the brow so that none of the brow hairs are showing through. This is going to help it look a lot more like a comic book and kind of just ultra perfected with no brow hairs showing through. And so this helps, I think, a lot with the aesthetic. And I also rounded the front of the brow just so it was more accurate as to what's depicted in the painting. And now I am moving on to the blue eyeshadow, and I'm using the blue that came in the flash palette and just a round paintbrush, and I'm going to go in and start shaping out the eye shape for our blue eyeshadow. Something else that I forgot to mention is that because this is an Andy Warhol pop art Marilyn Monroe painting, you can do any variation of colors with this look. There is one where I think that there's like a yellow face or a red face, and so I feel like this would actually be really cool to do with like a friend group, like multiple people, but all different variations of the colors to kind of switch it up and make it a little bit more fun. But I chose to do this variation because I love pink, but you could do any of the colors. There's green, blue, pink. I mean, think about it, it's pop art, so you could really take this any direction that you like and get creative with it, which is awesome. If you're wondering why this music and this song keeps playing over and over again, it's because I'm trying to not get this video taken down and use some copyright-free music. So I hope that you're enjoying this song. It's called Happy to See You. And I am happy to see you guys here watching my video. Thank you so much for watching. And now I'm moving on to the shadows and the black detailing. So right here, I take the black paint in the flash palette and a flat paintbrush and just start going in on that jawline as demonstrated here. Now I am going in to the contour line or cheekbone shadow, and then kind of just a shadow around the hairline. And you want to make this connect from the jawline all the way to the top of the hairline. I'm adding some detailing around the nose and the nostrils right now, and then I go in with a black liquid liner. This one is by NYX, to kind of just add some more graphic detailing and shadows around the face. And this is what I also use for the little dots all over the face. It was the easiest thing to use. I tried using paint at first and a paintbrush, and that was not working. I also tried using the back end of a paintbrush, like the round stick part, and that didn't work. So this liquid liner is going to be your best friend, along with this sick ass liquid lip here. This is La La Land by ColourPop. It is a bright true red, and it lasted hours. Even after I took a shower, this stuff was not coming off my face. So buy it in general and use it for this look. once you're done with all your black dots all over the shadows of the face, I go in with the same teal that we used for the eyeshadow to do one of the moles, and then I follow this up by a black mole on top. I added some mascara and some really dramatic false lashes, and we are almost done. I went ahead and finished up this look with the help from my helper Nadia here, and some yellow paint in the hair just with the spatula. I feel like it gave it a really cool, like, painted effect. So this is the final look, y'all. I am super happy with how it turned out. It was really easy, and I just threw on a black and white polka dotted top with it, something artsy looking, and you guys are ready to head out the door for Halloween. So I hope that you love this look and you guys enjoyed, and until the next one, talk to y'all soon. Thanks so much.